More or less. We will start with this. We will start with this question. No. You said Stockholm welcomes cars or not? What?
That's a good question. Well, I mean, we want to be fossil fuel free.
When?
By 2040. The entire city, but the Stockholm as an organization, we should be ahead of everybody else. So we should be fossil fuel free by 2030. So we are growing. I think Stockholm is one of the fastest growing cities in Europe. There's more and more people coming to live in Stockholm. And of course, that is a burden on the transportation system. And already now, public transport is very crowded. There's a lot of people that goes public transport. And Stockholmers are very good at using public transport. So 80% of the Stockholmers use public transport in rush hour. But if you count all the trips during the whole day, it's about 50% of the trips that are made by public transport. So these are high figures.
Even so, it's good, 50%.
Yeah. So we like the people to go with public transport, or actually to walk, bike, and public transport would be your first choices. And then to use maybe a car sharing scheme, or not everybody should not have a specific car of their own. But then, of course, when you have to drive, you should choose electric vehicle. And we have of course, the bus fleet, and we have all the taxis and all the ambulances and whatever you need. That you need still going to have a car in Stockholm, even if we go a few years ahead of time. The car is still going to be here. And I think also for goods distribution. We need the trucks to come in and to get waste out and so on. And we don't have a single farmer within the boundaries of Stockholm. So, of course, we need food and merchandise and so on.
Home charging is definitely the most effective way of charging a car. Have you had any initiatives regarding this?
Yeah, I agree with you that home charging is the most important charging spot to charge your car when you park it at home. And in Stockholm, about 50% of the people living multifamily houses that are owned by themselves. Usually you own your real estate together with your neighbors, and the house then is run by a board and so on. And there it's very important to have charging. And
they have a garage in those?
A lot of them have a garage, and the board, of course, would be like you and me running the house on our free time. So they have very little information, and they don't really know. And there are, a leaking roof is more important than the charging pole. So they want information. So we have done an information campaign where we actually have done step-to-step guides how to put up charging, and we arrange evening seminars for them together with the companies putting up selling charging infrastructure, so that they can meet each other, and we just give the information on basic how to do it. And we've now also done the same type of information to single family homes, so that they can also get this type of information. And then through our real estate companies, the City of Stockholm has 3 real estate companies that have that rent out apartments for people. And they also have charging, and they work very frequently with this. So our homepage is very much visited for this guides, and our seminars are actually crowded. There's a lot of people that come and wants to know. And we sent out surveys afterwards, like 8 months after we had a seminar, and asked them, okay, you came to our seminar, have you put up any charging? And we have very many people answering that they have put up charging. So we believe that we have put up more than 3,000 home charging facilities just last year from this information campaign that we had then.
Do you have any idea about this, how we can survive or invent after sales or the service?
We have to be better on finding other things to do when we do service the car. We have to be better on windscreens, tires, finding more of aftermarket things to do when there's not oil changes anymore. So we have to be better finding the new things that people need help with.
So you are optimistic in terms of that future?
Very optimistic in the future.